Thank you for joining us on air today. Now, as Americans know, there's been a lot of turmoil in the political landscape over the last couple weeks. Tell us, Dicky, what are your thoughts on the recent events?
Thank you for having me on. And when it comes to your question, it's at times like this that I'm reminded of a certain quote by Vladimir Lenin. There are decades where nothing happens, and then there are weeks where decades happen. And this has been one of those weeks where decades are happening. History is happening right in front of our faces. Within a very short span of time, we have seen the two front runners of the Republican and Democratic Party come under fire, in some cases literally. The Republican Party hates their nominee so much that one of their own, a registered Republican, tried to assassinate Donald Trump at one of his own rallies. And then we have Joe Biden, who finally woke up to the fact that he is far too old for this game anymore and has decided to step down. We were about to have an election between a convict and a cadaver. And finally, the floodgates are open. The dam is breaking down. The possibility for change is here if the American people are ready to seize it. So rarely do we get an opportunity to see the machinations that our society works underneath so clearly. For so long, the American people have been stuck in this gridlock between two faces of one party that is only concerned with maintaining the status quo. And that status quo doesn't work for the American people. Every day, people get poorer and poorer while the top 1% get richer and richer. And that doesn't work for 99% of people. But we have the possibility for real change here. In this election, we have a candidate here from the genuine outside who actually cares about the people on the ground, because I'm one of the people on the ground. I'm not separate from you in the way that every other candidate is. I understand your plights. I am one of the circus. And together, we can seize this opportunity. Another quote I'm reminded of is that chaos is a ladder. And in this chaos, this moment of disruption of the status quo, we can change the future. We can write history how we want it to be written, instead of it being written for us. If only we would stick together, if only we believe and we together support one cause, one man. If together you vote for Dicky, we can change history.